welcome to this week's STEAM challenge. We find ourselves once again at M for math. Today I'm going to show you some math magic. Here is a fun mathematical trick to try on your family and friends. Can you find the magic number? First, we're going to think of a number. Let's start with a number that's less than 10. I'm going to choose the number 4. You can either work on the number 4 with me or choose your own number that's less than 10. There's my first number, 4. Now my second step is to double it. When we double something, we can take that number and add it to itself. That's an addition sign. Or we can multiply it by what number? 2. So I take the number I thought of, 4, and I multiply it by 2, and the product is 8. Now I take that number 8 and I add on 6. 8 plus 6 is, who knows, 14. And the answer to an addition problem is always called the sum. So 8 plus 6, the sum is 14. Now I'm going to take that number, 14, and I'm going to cut it in half. I can either think about how I can share it equally between 2 people, or I can divide by 2. 14 divided by 2 is 7. I take this answer 7 and I subtract the number that I first thought of, 7 minus 4. 7 minus 4. What's the answer to a subtraction problem? It's always called the difference. So the difference is 3. What is the answer to my mathematical magic? For this step, it's 3. What's so magic about the number 3? Let's go try it with another number. All right, friends, this time let's start with a larger number. Let's start with the number 12. When we double it, we can add 12 plus 12, or we can multiply it by 2. What's the answer to a multiplication problem called? The product, right. So 12 times 2 is 24. Now we're going to add on 6. 24 plus 6, that's an addition problem. And the answer to an addition problem is called the sum. So 24 plus 6 is, the sum is 30. And now we're going to take 30 and divide it in half. All right. Who knows the answer to a division problem? That's one of my favorite math vocabulary words. The answer to a division problem is called the quotient. So 30 divided by 2 is 15. Now we take that number, 15, and we subtract the original number we thought of, which was 12. And what is the difference? Remember, the answer to a subtraction problem is always called the difference. 15 minus 12. It's 3. Maybe 3 is a magic number. Let's try it again. All right, friends, let's try one more number to see if we can come up with the same magic number. Do you think we'll once again come up with the magic number 3? Let's try it out. I got a little overzealous with my eraser on that last break, so you'll just have to remember what's there. First, we're going to think of a number. For this number, we're going to choose a larger number, 75. Now we're going to double 75. What is 75 plus 75, or 75 times 2? It's 150. Now we add on 6. 150 plus 6 becomes 156. Now we're going to take 156 and divide that in half. How are you going to do that with your mental math? I like to think about quarters whenever I see 25, 50, 75, 100. So I know that $1.50 is 6 quarters. And 6 divided by 2 is 3. So I know that half of 150 is 3 quarters. So I know that's 75. Plus, I need to add half of 6. 75 plus half of 6 is 78. I halved it. How did you do it with your mental math? Now I take that 78 and I subtract the original number I thought of, which is 75. What is 78 minus 75? It's 3. This math magic should always bring you back to the magic number 3. It's a wonderful trick to wow your family and friends with the magic of math. What number will you choose to think of and then take through these steps? And will you find the magic number 3? I'm excited to hear how large of a number you started with or how tiny of a number you started with. Maybe it's not even a whole number. I don't know if that would work with decimals. Why don't you challenge these steps and see if you can always come up with a magic number 3. Have fun with math this week.